Son of deposed former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Sajeeb Wazed, has accused the incumbent Mohammad Yunus-led interim government, and I quote him here, of weaponizing the judiciary, carrying out a political witch hunt against Awami League leadership. Wazed has made these charges with a long social media post on the site X, formerly Twitter, and comes 2 days after the interim government said it had sent a diplomatic note to New Delhi seeking Hasina's extradition from India, where she is presently in exile. Sajeeb Wazed alleges that there's full-on judiciary that's been overtaken by the government. There's been a political witch hunt against Awami League. Let's try and understand this more. Joining me, India Today's managing editor Gaurav Sawant this morning. Gaurav, good morning. Tell us more. So there's been a protocol followed, extradition note sent, but Sajeeb Wazed feels that this is deliberate. This is not about any judicial law and order issue, but to target Sheikh Hasina and other Awami leaders. How should we look at it, Gaurav?
The intense political battle going on within Bangladesh has now come to the fore with Sheikh Hasina's son saying that the judiciary in Bangladesh has now been weaponized. So the International Crimes Tribunal in Bangladesh has issued not just an arrest warrant against Sheikh Hasina, but also against several former cabinet ministers, advisors, military generals of Bangladesh and civilian officials, top bureaucrats, for what they are describing are crimes against humanity. They are accusing Sheikh Hasina not just of murder, but of genocide, to put down what they describe is a students' revolution. So Sheikh Hasina's son has taken to social media to say that the judges and the prosecutors appointed by the unelected Yunus-led regime. Remember, this regime has been installed, and many argue that the US deep state was involved in this installation of a regime. So he is writing that the judges and prosecutors appointed by the unelected Yunus-led regime is conducting a farcical trial process through the International Crimes Tribunal, and it's making a political witch hunt that forsakes justice, but just marks the ongoing onslaught to persecute Awami League leadership. And this is where that extradition treaty that exists between India and Bangladesh becomes extremely crucial. While there is an extradition treaty, Pooja, it does not permit extraditing political cases. And this is where it remains to be seen how India and Bangladesh take it forward from this point on.
And eventually the relationship that we've had with Sheikh Hasina, or with Bangladesh in fact, and what we see right now unfolding in Bangladesh after a certain revolution that some said had started in the country. So we'll be tracking that. Hasina's son meanwhile says this is deliberate political witch hunt.